Your boy Calix Boxing here. I am live. Hit that sub button for nightly boxing videos. I think I'm live now. I think that's just saw the live button. Go Calix Boxing. I'm live. Hit the sub button. Hit it. Nightly boxing videos, and thanks to all the new subscribers, and thanks for all the comments and all the feedback, guys. I really, truly appreciate it. I always read the comment sections and the emails, so I appreciate them. Keep them coming. Props to you. Props to you guys. Without you guys, I wouldn't be on here discussing boxing with you. I have nobody to talk boxing with in New Orleans. So without being able to come on YouTube and actually talk to people who actually follow boxing, it's a treat. It's a treat to get away from the real world for a couple, maybe an hour or so per night. So appreciate that. I wish I could talk more positively about boxing recently. You know, you have good fights like Frampton and Santa Cruz, and a couple weeks ago you had Thurman versus Porter, but most of the time you get crap like this. Danny Jacobs has decided to fight Sergio Mora a second time. Yeah, once again, Danny Jacobs has decided to fight Sergio Mora in the much-awaited rematch. Did anybody really want to? Where was the demand for this fight? Was there demand for this fight? Who? I mean, let me know if you're out there. Who wanted to see this fight? Al Heyman and the boys, Danny Jacobs, they decided, hey, Sergio Mora is the top guy to fight right now. I read this on badlefthook.com earlier. Let me read the article here and see if I can get through this without falling asleep. Oh my God. Bear with me here. The possibly awaited rematch between Danny Jacobs and Sergio Mora, originally set for this weekend, Santa Cruz versus Frampton undercard. Will headline its own PBC show on September 9th, according to the ring's sources. The much more interesting co-feature pits Robert Easter Jr., blah, 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 blah. Danny Jacobs, 31-1, 28 KOs, has won 11. Oh, man, I'm so tired. I'm getting so sleepy. Oh, all right. Has won 11 straight since getting flattened by Dimitri Pirog in 2010, all by knockout, but really ought to be building off his first round stoppage of Peter Quillen instead of facing Mora, 28-4-2 with 9 KOs again. Amen. Amen, Bad Left Hook. I certainly agree with that. Sure, there's some man. Struggling, man. It's late. Sure, there's some unfinished business considering that Mora scored a knockdown of his own before busting an ankle as he went down. There was only one way for that fight to end before he went down. But Latin Snake, Latin Snake, Sergio Mora, Sergio Mora is just not a good opponent for a world champion. Yeah, you think? Not like, say, the Smiley Kazakh who owns the super version of Jacobs W. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to go any further because I'll probably fall into a freaking coma. Look, this is a disgrace. No, there was no demand in the marketplace to see Danny Jacobs fight Sergio Mora. Time for Danny Jacobs to step up. Look, I'm fully sympathetic for the cancer thing. I have a family member battling it. I've had a family member pass away from it. But we're well past that point. All right, we're well past it. If you're going to keep fighting and keep fighting, you got to, and you've been winning, you got to fight top opposition. You've got to. And Gennady Golovkin is out there. And even if you don't want to fight Gennady Golovkin, there are better opponents out there after Golovkin well before Sergio Mora. What the hell is Sergio Mora ranked at this point? I forgot Sergio Mora was alive. What has he done since the contender and beating Vernon Forrest? What's he done since then? Besides put people to sleep. Goodness gracious. If you ever, you know what they need to do? You know, they've been waterboarding. They don't do it anymore because it's torture. But instead of waterboarding the terrorists, they need to just show them Sergio Mora fights on loop, just to just to frustrate the hell out of them, and they'll give you information. We're gonna show you Sergio Mora one more time. We're gonna show you Sergio Mora versus Shane Mosley one more time. No, 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 no. I'll give you whatever you want. No, dude. This is when people need to. Everybody on here needs to drop a video and say how much this fight sucks, how much it sucks. And by the way, PBC, their contract, they have 2-year contracts with all these networks. These contracts are about to end, so they need to step up their game, right? Or the PBC might not be around for much longer. So I don't know. Fights like this are terrible, and the PBC is giving us a lot of them. So hit me up. Let me know what y'all think about. Oh man, Danny Jacobs versus Sergio Mora. Oh man, it's late. I'm out of here.